My name's Caitlin Labrie, and this video explains how bank reconciliations work. Bank reconciliation is the process of reconciling the differences in the bank's balance and the company's records to the actual cash balance. There are 3 steps involved. First, reconciling the bank balance to the actual cash balance. Next, reconciling the company's records to the actual cash balance. And lastly, adjusting the company's book balance by recording journal entries. A bank balance can be adjusted because of deposits that have been made by the company but haven't yet been represented on the bank statement as of the statement date, because of checks that have been distributed by the company but have not yet been deposited by the recipient, and lastly, because of errors that have been made by the bank. So this is an example of the first step. We can see how deposits in transit have been added and how the outstanding checks have been deducted to reach our actual cash balance. The company's records need to be adjusted for several different reasons, including when the bank collects cash on behalf of the company, like the collection of a receivable or the collection of interest on a note, for bounce checks, for errors made by the company, and for bank service fees. So this is an example of the second step, where things like collections of receivables have been added, and bounce checks and bank service fees have been deducted. Errors made by the company can belong in either category depending on the error, and all of this will give us our actual cash balance. The third step involves adjusting the company's book balance by recording the necessary journal entries. These are 2 examples. The first is to correct the error made by the company in one of their transactions where they are $100 short. The second is to record the payment of the bank service fee. So, to quickly recap, our first step is to reconcile the bank balance to the actual cash balance. Next, we reconcile the company's records to the actual cash balance. And lastly, we adjust the journal entries to reflect this actual cash balance. And that's how bank reconciliations work. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.